If you're here thinking that I am going to teach you a magical IELTS essay introduction template here, then you're at wrong place. I am here to teach you how to write a perfect IELTS essay introduction for any IELTS essay type. And if you don't know, IELTS introduction paragraph is like the first impression of your essay. Just like meeting someone for the first time, if your introduction isn't captivating enough, your essay might not leave a lasting impact on the IELTS examiner. Remember, your introduction sets the tone for your entire essay, so it's crucial to get it right. So in this video, I will show you how to write a perfect IELTS essay introduction. So today in this video, we will be covering three main points. First, we will discuss what to include in your IELTS essay introduction. Then I will share some invaluable tips on crafting a strong IELTS introduction that will leave your examiner impressed. And finally, we will put all the knowledge into action by crafting a perfect IELTS introduction together using a real IELTS question. So let's jump right in. Let's start by breaking down what exactly your introduction paragraph should contain. Let me tell you, your IELTS essay introduction doesn't need to be complicated. It just needs to have the right ingredients that your IELTS examiner is looking for: a background statement and a thesis statement. So what is background statement? Imagine background statement as foundation of your essay. It's like setting the stage for a play. So you want to give your audience, in this case, your IELTS examiner, a clear understanding of what they are about to witness. So how do we do this? Think of it as putting the question into your own word. This shows the examiner that you understood the prompt completely and are ready to tackle it head on. For example, if your essay question is about usefulness of television in education, a background statement could be something like, television's role in education is a topic of ongoing debate. So that's how your background statement sets the scene for what's to come. Now let's talk about thesis statement. This is your chance to take a stand, to make your voice heard. It's the backbone of your essay, guiding your arguments and providing clarity to the examiner. So your thesis statement is where you directly answer the essay question. It's like declaring your position in a debate. Are you for or against the topic? Or perhaps you're somewhere in the middle. Going back to our example, if we are discussing the usefulness of television and education, our thesis statement could be, while television can be a valuable educational tool, its effectiveness ultimately depends on how it is utilized. So with the thesis statement, we are clearly stating our opinion while leaving room to explore different perspectives in the body of our essay. So your background statement sets the stage while your thesis statement takes center of the stage, declaring your position on the issue. Remember, clarity and confidence are key when creating these essential elements in your introduction. So next time you're writing the introduction, remember two things: background statement and your thesis statement. And let's dive into 5 tips for crafting a stellar introduction. But we're not going to just list them off. I'm going to give you a memorable way to remember each one of these tips. Tip number 1, thoroughly read and analyze the question. I know it sounds straightforward, but let's spice it up a bit. Think of this tip as being a detective. So your job is to uncover every clue hidden within the question. Get your magnifying glass out and scrutinize every word in the task. Tip number 2, use your original language. Let's think of this tip as being MasterChef. You wouldn't want to serve up someone else's recipe, would you? No way. You want to infuse your introduction with your own unique flavor. So spice it up with your original language. Don't copy the exact words from the prompt. Tip number 3, clearly express your position. This one's like driving a car. You need to pick a lane and stick to it. No swerving or indecisiveness allowed. Whether you are taking scenic route or expressway, make sure stance is crystal clear. Now, tip number 4, outline how you plan to approach your essay. This tip is all about being an architect. Before you start building, you need a blueprint. So sketch out your plan of attack in your introduction. It will keep you on track and impress the examiner with your organized approach. Now, let me give you a bonus tip. Review your introductory paragraph after completing your essay. It's common for test takers to initially start with a specific argument or organizational structure, but as they explore the topic, their perspective may evolve. Hence, once you finish your writing task 2, it's crucial to ensure that your final draft aligns with your introduction. This ensures coherence and consistency throughout your essay, ultimately contributing to a more polished and effective response. Remember, following these tips will not only impress the examiner, but also ensure that your introduction effectively sets up your essay for your success. Now let's put all this theory into practice. So we'll tackle a real IELTS question together and craft the perfect introduction. Our question today is, some people say that television is a very useful tool when it comes to education. Others argue that the television is a much overused, ineffective teacher. Discuss both of these views and give your opinion as to the usefulness of television as an educational tool. Alright, let's break this down and craft our introduction step by step. So first things first, let's tackle the background statement. Remember, we want to paraphrase the question to set the stage for our essay. Our background statement should clearly tell the examiner that you've understood the task completely, so you're ready to write on this topic. So our background statement could be, the role of television in education is a topic that sparks debate among individuals, with some advocating for its effectiveness while others critique its overuse and lack of efficacy. This gives a clear indication to the examiner that you know what you're talking about, what you're going to say. So this gives a clear indication to the examiner that you understood the prompt completely. Now let's talk about thesis statement. Our thesis statement could be something like, while some argue that television is a valuable educational tool, I firmly believe that its effectiveness hinges on factors such as content quality, viewing habits, and supplementary learning methods. So our introduction is now complete, and we've set the stage with our background statement and made our position very clear in the introduction itself. Remember, when crafting your own introduction, keep these elements in mind. Paraphrase the question for your background statement and clearly state your opinion in your thesis statement. Now you're ready to tackle the rest of the essay with confidence. Remember, every essay you write is not just a test. It's an opportunity to showcase your language skills and critical thinking abilities. With each practice session, you're not only preparing for the IELTS exam, but also honing your communication skills for real-world situations. So embrace the challenge, stay focused, and keep pushing yourself to improve. You've got this. With dedication and practice, you'll soon master the art of crafting compelling introductions and acing your IELTS essays. Keep striving for excellence and remember that every step forward brings you closer to your goals of success. Best of luck on your IELTS journey, and thank you so much for joining me on this journey to master IELTS essay introduction. If you found this video helpful, do not forget to hit the like button and share it with anyone else who might be preparing for the IELTS exam. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to Crack IELTS with Simmer for more valuable tips, strategies, and practice exercise to help you succeed on test day. Your support means the world to me, and together we'll conquer the IELTS challenge. Happy studying.